What is up, folks? This is Arikast and welcome to Terraria. So, I mentioned a little while back that I wanted to make a Terraria series as soon as 1.3 comes out. Well, it came out about an hour ago, and I want to hop in and find out exactly what's going on. So as you can see here, I made an expert world, and what that means is there's new loot, harder mobs, and harder bosses with new AI. And actually some new mechanics that go on in there. So I had the choice of making a normal world or an expert world, and I decided on expert just because I really want to find out exactly what all that entails, and I want to play around with it and, you know, just have fun. So we're probably going to have to be extra sneaky and, you know, set up traps of our own and, you know, protect our houses and stuff like that. But I think it's going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and hop right on in and get going. Alright, so I have not loaded up this world yet. I've created it, but I haven't seen it. Alright, so got my crappy little dagger. So as you can see, there are my mind's gone completely blank. Achievements now that you can get as well, and they are tied to your Steam account. Hopefully some of these have some torches, because this was actually... Oh, yep, torches. Nice. And a chest there. This would make a nice starting place. If I can just wall this in. This is actually something I was a little worried about because of the difficulty of the new mobs. Is having a small place to start out in that I would be able to, you know, at least reasonably fend off monsters. So what we need to do is get a few blocks, and why don't we do that by just leveling everything off here. Oh yes, I was like, where in the heck did that arrow come from? Oh my gosh. So even these guys, yeah, I think I'll attack with my pickaxe. And please tell me I'm not going to die to a slime. That would be so embarrassing. Wand of Sparking. Average speed, no knockback. Uses 2 mana, shoots a small spark. Let's take a look at that. Shuriken, those have been around forever. Recall Potion, which is something that came in after 1.2, if I'm correct about that. So it's still decently new, but I think it's been around for quite a while. So let's go ahead and break this chest. And let's try this wand out. Yeah, that's definitely a starter wand, but it's actually pretty cool because there wasn't anything like that before, I don't think. At least not that I've ever seen. So let me go ahead and mine up some of this stuff, just so I can set up a wall and get our new home, our dirt hut, as people often make in Minecraft. Oh, looks like our guide was slain. Oh well, he'll respawn. I'm not too worried about it. Oh. Yeah, in this mode, these guys, are definitely a bit more difficult to kill. Like knockback. Just barely made it pop right over my head. Alright, so I'm gonna mine this up, and then we'll probably try to go out and explore at least a little bit. I guess I can go ahead and tell you a little bit about my experience with this game. I've put in 160 hours or so. I believe that's what my Steam page said, was 160. But I actually didn't get started until I think 1.2 came out. I never played before that. I'd always been kind of, it's a 2D game, why would I play that instead of Minecraft, you know? So I never did. But I ended up watching Zisto and Etho play together, and I had my cousin, or one of my many cousins, but my cousin ended up getting me involved in playing together on a server. So that ended up, well, we put a lot of hours into that map. That's where most of my hours come in. I've played a bit of it solo, but most of my time was spent there. And until recently, I hadn't really put in a lot of hours playing solo at all. But knowing that I wanted to make a series, I decided that it'd probably be a good idea to at least go through normal and start in on the more advanced bosses before this came out. Oh, why did I hop down here? I shouldn't have. Recall potion. Okay. Well, if I can get out of here. And I don't really want to block that off, but I don't have a lot of wood to block that off normally. But that's actually a pretty good idea, is to go ahead and start chopping down some trees, because, oh my gosh, it takes forever with this axe. Holy cow. Timber. Awesome. Once the night comes around, we'll check out the achievements and see what's up with those. But I want to get as much done during the daytime as I can, because once night rolls around, I'm pretty sure that being outside would be a bad idea. Now, in this mode, monsters can spawn in city areas, so I'm not sure what that entails. I'm sure it means around mobs. I don't know if that means within the screen. So we're just gonna have to see on that. Oh, but the NPCs have new AI, which they'll actually run from and attack things. So that'll be extremely nice. Oh, apparently there's not corruption, but crimson around here, and I shouldn't be messing with these things for a long time yet. So I'm probably gonna die to this chimera. Can I kill you? That'd be pretty awesome. He's not attacking me. Oh, nope. I'm glad I have these things, because otherwise... Huh, nice. As you saw there, or maybe you didn't, but money actually has, or currency has a new animation to it, where it spins around in circles, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead and let's make some wooden platforms. Actually, I should make a workbench just to make sure I have one. There you go. And let's go ahead and make... Oh, it was because I was near that. Okay, I was like, what happened to my crafting grid? Alright, let's go down. Making some wooden armor wouldn't be a bad idea. But what I wanted to do was make some doors. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, let's take care of the slime real quick, and then we can put our doors down. Unfortunately, mobs can bust open doors. They won't break them like they will in Minecraft, but they will... I need a hammer, or I could, I guess, just do this and then replace it and then do like that. Alright, so they will open them, so they won't break them down, but kind of like zombies do in I keep wanting to say something like Mistcraft or something like that. Actually, that would be kind of cool, but no, that's not what I mean. In Minecraft, they'll open them up, but all you have to do is place down something like that. Or actually, you can even place down a torch, which is what I'm going to end up doing. So what you do is you place down a torch right here, and from here, you can't open it. I don't know if you can hear the clicking on my mouse, but you can't open it like this. But if you face the other direction, you can. So that's a nice little trick that you can do to make sure that mobs don't get in, but you can get in and out without having to place a block like I did before. Now they'll still come in if you open the door for them, so I would not advise doing that, but yeah. Well, I do want to actually get out and see if I can get any more wood before this starts up. Oh! Or I could just die. Now, health regen is nerfed. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, he dropped a mana, not an actual star. So stars you can use to go ahead and get more mana crystals up here in the right hand corner. But you'll get the shooting stars that fall at night only that way, as far as I know. But that could have changed. I'm sure a lot of things have changed. But alright, so night is falling. We still want to get some trees, so we can get these right here. The rabbit's not going to hurt us, at least not this rabbit. The ones with the red eyes you want to watch out for. But yeah, should be fine. Okay, a little bit of wood, some acorns so I can replant the trees, which is definitely important. But let's go ahead and get through these. So yeah, I put about 160 hours in. But like I said, not a lot of that has been in single player. Maybe 10 hours or so has been in single player. So this is kind of a new experience for me. I mean, not only being in this new patch, but being alone. And believe me, being alone, fighting is much, much different than when you're playing with somebody else. Because you've got to be a lot more careful, and you don't have anybody to back you up. Which, on bosses, that's a big deal. Because if you die to a boss, then that's it. There's, nothing that you could do about it. The boss is going to be gone. It's going to despawn. Whereas, if you're in multiplayer, you can basically, as long as one person's alive, it's okay, the boss is going to stay up. But if you're not, if you're in single player, then, well, it's not going to be the case. The boss is going to despawn, so better not die. Alright, so let's make some of these. I don't have much wood, so I don't want to make, a big stack of them. I'm just going to put those down and put the chest on it. I like how this shows where it's going to be placed. Can I just place it on a wall? Okay, I didn't think so. But where it's going to be placed, because it wouldn't before. So that's pretty awesome. I got my chest up there. It's not going to get in the way, but I can definitely open it up like so. Alright, so I don't need the vertebrae at the moment. I'll keep the mushrooms on me. Yep, I've already got zombies coming after me. They're attacking that door. Are they going to be able to get in? Doesn't look like it, but I'm going to keep my ear open just to make sure. Alright, we've got our acorns, got some mud, bottles I don't need at the moment, gel I can use to make torches. Those guys are making me nervous. Alright. Guys, you're actually really loud and annoying. I wish I could attack them through the door, but with this weapon I can't. Alright, so let's go over here and make some armor at least. Let me turn the sound down just a little bit. Alright, so I guess I'll be under general. Oh, here it is over here. Alright, so let's turn that down a little bit because those zombies are going to get really annoying. Alright. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. Alright, so I did say that we'd check out the achievements, but let's make some armor first. So I'm going to click on the crafting window, and this is so nice. This has actually been here for a while. This is not new. But I think it wasn't always here. I'm pretty sure. And I sure didn't know about it when I was playing it first. And I was like, this is a pain in the butt scrolling through this side window over here trying to find out exactly where things are. Okay. So let's put these on, and I'll talk a little bit about the windows over here. Now, people who've played this before know what's going on, even if there are matching attire. New achievement get. Awesome. This is a little bit different, but people who might not have played before don't necessarily know exactly what is going on here. Now, this is new as well. So before you could do a quick stack. It would quickly stack anything that was in your inventory into a matching slot in a chest. So that would be really nice. I mean, it's nice ability. But now we have this quick stack to nearby chest, so that if you have a row of chests up here, Any of the chests that are nearby, you can do the quick stack to nearby chests, and it'll automatically stack items that you have in your inventory in the adjacent inventories. So that's really nice. Minecraft would be great for that. Alright, so I've got 3 defense at the moment, 1 per piece of armor. That'll change later on. I don't have any accessories yet. So this is for social stuff. Basically, if there's an item, there's a hat that you really like, you can stick it in the social slot, and the stats of the armor that you have will still apply, but it'll have the appearance of the social thing. And likewise, you can dye it any color you want. Well, maybe not any color, but any of the colors that are in the game, which there are quite a few different dyes. Camera mode. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of that. Housing, you can make houses for people, and you will need to, which we will do plenty of later on. But, and then you can assign certain houses, because they'll automatically take up a house, NPCs will, but you can assign them a different house if you so choose to. Alright, so let's just go to equipment, do the normal equipment. Oh, we've got mine carts, mounts, grappling hook. Oh, they've got a slot for it now. That's nice. Pets, light pet. Ah, okay, that's cool. So as far as I know, all of this stuff is new. But let's go ahead and go back to our normal inventory, and let's go ahead and check out settings. It looks like time's going to continue to pass, whether I'm a server or not. Check out achievements. Looks like there's quite a few of them. Alright, Slayer, Collector, Explorer, Challenger. Okay, so it looks like there's different... Oh, I see. So you can have them turned on to see which types are which. Alright, so... Oh, there's definitely quite a few. Alright, so those are all the killing achievements for killing different types of mobs. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'll probably take a look at them whenever we get them. But there's a few too many for me to go through all of them right now. Consumer life fruit, which I haven't done yet. Huh. It must be just one of those day one types of things. It's not quite working as intended, but yeah. Spend over 1 gold being treated by nurse. Alright, so what I'm going to do is wait until daylight comes around, and then we'll go ahead and head out and start exploring. Okay folks, so I'm going to do something that's probably ill-advised, but I'm going to let these guys in and just see if I can survive up here attacking from ranged. I don't know that I can, and it's kind of scary. But, let's see. I don't know how high these guys can jump. This is the thing. And if that demon eye kind of comes in here, that could be a problem. Alright, so it looks like I'm fine on the zombies. I'm out of mana. Oh, don't you run away. Yeah, I really need more mana to really be able to get these guys down. And unfortunately... Hey! Where do you think you're going? I wish I had made a bow. I was kind of hoping I would find one in a pot or underground. Okay, so I got that guy. Here's just spinning coin now. Alright, we've got that guy. And let's close that, just so he doesn't get in here. I'm going to need the lenses that he drops later to summon the Eye of Cthulhu. But, yeah, that's going to be a little while. I imagine, especially in this expert mode, that it's going to be a lot more difficult than it would otherwise be. So, come on. I'm just kind of kiting him, I guess. Alright, let's jump up here. I seem to be able to jump higher than I used to be able to. I don't think I could jump this high. Maybe that's just, you know, me not realizing, but... because it has been a while. But still, it seems like I can jump higher than I used to be able to. Oh, can't retreat, can ya? Not that I can really... I can do it. I'll make it through the night. Alright, there's some mana back now that I don't need it. Let's see what that achievement's about. I imagine it's make it through the night. Alright, so achievements. Survive your character's first full night. Yes, we did that indeed. Alrighty. Hopefully they've gone. Oh, now we've got a slime again. Now, the way things work now, you won't... it's actually kind of cool. So, banners work completely differently than they used to. Every 50 mobs you get, or you kill, of a certain type, it's all recorded by either the internal server or the server that you're on. So, oh, hello. So, whenever you kill 50 mobs, you get a banner for that mob. And after that, I'm hoping that zombie doesn't actually come up and get me. So torches are made from gel and wood. I really need the gel that these guys drop, but I need to go down and start finding some ores to get some good armor and weapons and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm kind of wanting to go down here. Might not be the best idea though. Yeah, let's see if we can find anything on the surface before we do that. And I kind of need to find some make some platforms as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go along the surface, just explore a little bit and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, so every 50 mobs you get a banner, and those banners will actually increase the damage you do to mobs of that type. And what I'm doing here is just making it so that when I kill these guys, I can actually go down and get the slime. Alright, so let's try and kill them without falling in, because falling in would probably mean I die. I'm kind of failing at this. Alright, well, our mana recharges. We'll go ahead and dig down a little bit more. Now, if I had the wood to make... I hope they can't jump up here. Yeah, there we go. That's better. But yeah, so it increases the damage you do, which is really, really nice. It actually gives banners a function, besides just, you know, looking interesting. I won't say necessarily nice. Some of them look nice, some of them don't. So, oh, come on. Okay, there's that one. And get a Mega Crystal from that one. Yeah, it's not going to swing nearly far enough. Oh, come on. This thing's actually kind of hard to aim with because it drops so quickly. Alright. And I'll end up fixing the landscape here eventually. I just want to make sure I can get out. Alright, there we go. And we'll just build a bridge for now. Like so. And I'll come back and fix it later. Hello, slime. But yeah, it goes up and then it comes back down a little bit. So it shoots kind of like an arrow and less like a spell, which is kind of strange. Alright. Alright, so chest. But let's go ahead and light that up. Nice, water dripping from the ceiling. Alright, so what's in the chest? We've got a spear, nice. Much nicer than our little... Oh, it's actually a Savage Copper short sword. So 20% damage, which usually they're not even 6 melee damage. Let's get some grenades. But yeah, 10% size, 10% knockback. Is this anything special? No. But it has a much longer reach to it, which is what I was wanting. Alright, so iron bar, definitely nice. Rope, which will give us these rope coils. And I'll show that to you later. Let's go ahead and put the wooden arrows there. Healing potions, nice. Recall potions. Bottles, and silver coins. So let's just dilute it all so it goes where it wants to. And we'll do that. Alright, so to get up here, we're going to have to do this. Do I really want to go about chopping all these trees down? I definitely want the wood, but I might do that off camera. Alright. Let's go like this. 'Cause I really don't want to drown. That would be a bad way to have our first death. Because we will be dying. I have no illusions about that. None whatsoever. Not gonna be as bad as Dark Souls, maybe. But it'll be pretty bad, I assume. Especially on the mode that we have it on, so. Alright. And let's make sure we can get back up. Yeah, it should be fine. Because the last thing I want is to be pinned in an area where I can't get home. And what am I doing? I'm going down into the dark hole without really being prepared. Ah, nice. That is a great thing to start off with. Alright, so this will allow me to slide down walls, which it'll allow me basically to wall jump. I assume that some of you have played things like Castlevania, and you might know what wall jumping is. But basically, yeah, do something like that. Now, it probably wasn't too obvious, but you'll see me do it plenty, so I'm not too worried about it. And this actually has quite a bit of knockback. Holy cow. So having the wand is definitely nice, but having the spear, probably a little bit better, because this has knockback to it. That's crazy. And as you saw, it can actually hit more than once as well. And there's a good amount of trees over here, which is really good to know, because we're going to need quite a bit. Because torches are important. Slightly. Alright. What do we got over here? Got a pot. Rope. Rope is always helpful. And actually, I think I'm going to use some right here, just to show you what's going on, and I don't need my seeds on the bar anyway. So what you do is you go like that. Oh, it hit the torch. Darn it. Alright, so, and if you want to extend it, all you have to do is hit where the top of the rope is, and it will extend. And then you can go up and down, which is really awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and collect these ropes because I don't need to leave them there. Can I jump from here? Yes, I can. Barely. Alright, see if there's anything in here that could be helpful. Oh, there's some copper over there. But let's go ahead and explore a little bit deeper. I don't want to go too deep. I don't have that many torches. And who knows what's down here. And I actually mean that. I have no idea what's down here. Because there's so much new stuff that I'm a little worried. And why am I worried? I'm worried about the bats. Alright, so the bats have been extremely annoying in the past. I mean, they're there to annoy you. Oh, nice. Some fairly easy to get copper. Ooh, shiny. Yes, indeed. Alright, so, but anyway, let's make sure that you can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, so the bats actually have a new feral debuff that they put on you. And that feral debuff, apparently, it causes all sorts of problems. But we're just going to have to see about that because I haven't run into them yet, and I'm kind of worried about it. Oh, bunches of slimes. Alright, so I don't have a good repelling tool besides the rope at the moment, so I'm not going to go too far down. Alright, let's head back up here, and I need to farm up a bunch of blocks as well. This so we can bridge different places. Fine. Yeah, alright. This will be a good place for the wand. Well, you would think. Maybe not so much. Okay, yeah. You can go down there. Yeah. I knew I should have ended up doing something like this. Alright, so that's probably going to be it for this episode. Not a really lot going on, but that's just because it takes a little while to get going. But I'm going to farm up at least some wood between now and next episode, and we'll get going in this world and maybe start building a house, because it's always good to have somewhere to come home to. I think anyway. Alright, so until then, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful day.